Hi guys, Sean here, and today I'm doing a review on a Vortex series blaster, and before I get started I'd like to explain a few things about the Vortex line. First of all, the biggest difference is that it shoots these small green discs, and these have foam on the outside similar to the foam of the Nerf dart except a bit softer, and a harder rubber center with the Nerf logo indented onto it, as you can see there. These rely on basically hovering on the air, so the accuracy is extremely bad, but the ranges are extremely good. So, kind of a give and take there. I personally dislike the Vortex series because of how inaccurate they are, and I mean, personally, the Praxis and the Pyragon are half-decent blasters, but still, the accuracy is still kind of bad because they're discs, and discs will fly and hover depending on how the air works. Now, so if this video seems a bit downing, or at some points I'm kind of smashing on the Nitron, that's because I personally don't like the Vortex series. And I will be trading my Nitron for a mag strike with a few extra clips soon, so I just wanted to throw this review in before I got rid of it. So, here is my badly purchased Nitron. This is a flywheel blaster, but what's interesting about it is it only contains one flywheel. The flywheel trigger is located right under the main switch, as it always is with most flywheel blasters. It comes stock with a 20-disc magazine as well as 20 discs, because Nerf is stingy mofos. But as you can see, there is partially room for one more, but it usually gets jammed if you try to fit it in there. So that is the main magazine it comes with, which with any flywheel blaster, with any flywheel clip blaster, or just semi-automatic to automatic in general, it can come in and out whenever it needs to, because of this ambidextrous clip release, which is located on either side, hence the ambidextrous. This is a fully auto blaster, so when you hold the flywheel down and you hold the main trigger down, it just fires, and I guess it's kind of semi-auto too, because if you pull the trigger once, it shoots one disc at a time, so that's how that works. There is a nice little convenient slot in the back here for extra magazines. So far, every magazine that Nerf has come out with for the Vortex, which includes the 20-disc Vortex, or the 20-disc magazine, the 10-disc magazine, the Nitron magazine, and the Pyragon magazine, they all fit in this back slot here. Now, in order to load a Vortex magazine, you simply press down on the top disc and slide the next disc into it. And it slides in only to a certain point, which is exactly the perfect point for it to go into, which is nice. That's one thing I do like about the Vortex series, is that the magazines are very user-friendly. And it just slides up in the back here, nice and easy. Now, something people get confused often about the Nitron is that it's a 6 battery blaster, but it's C batteries, not D batteries. D batteries were used in the Vulcan and the Stampede, obviously without the voltage mod. But this one takes C batteries, and you need to make sure you get C batteries, because you're going to be very disappointed if you come home and your batteries don't fit. Now, there's a single hole up here where the screw sits, and then 2 more screws on either side of this handle here. And then this just comes out of the stock, and then the batteries are located right in there. This one obviously has batteries in it, because I'm sure I've rubbed it 2 or 3 times in the video. On the top here, we've got a single tactical rail, which is obviously like any other tactical rail, nothing special. But what is cool is that it comes with this neat Nitron scope, and it takes either 2 AA or 2 AAA batteries, I'm not sure. And it's got a little button on the side here, and when you hit this little button once, you get this, which is the lights. There's 3 lights on the inside, and they just flash in sync with each other accordingly, so you can get like this going away from you effect with the lights. And then if you hit it the second time, it does the same thing, much slower. And then the third time, it just stays on with all 3 lights. Now, no matter how you turn it on, it's impossible to see through. So Nerf, it was a really good idea Did not work out very well, and this is very novelty. This is a very cool idea, but it just does not work if you're actually trying to be accurate. But that makes sense because it's a vortex blaster. Now, on another note, let's go ahead and slide that back on there. You've got 2 tactical hooks on this blaster, or D-rings as some people call them, which is located one in the back and one in the front, which is standard if you have like a bandolier or a deploy strap to hold near your waist and just fire, again, inaccurately. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? I've already said it shoots vortex discs, didn't I? Yes. Okay. Oh, let's talk about the ranges. That makes it less awkward. Stock, this blaster will get anywhere from 60 to 75 feet depending on whether you're outside and whether the wind's blowing a certain direction, blah blah blah, whether you angle it, etc., etc. So it's very unreliable, but it does have very good ranges, which is a good thing because everybody loves range even if it's not accurate. Okay, so yes, it gets great ranges. Accurate range is right around 10 feet, and how I judge accurate range is I try to hit a DVD that's just propped up by like a Hot Wheels or something. I don't know. Anything I can prop it up with, really. And I just try to hit that out of the entire magazine, and then I just kind of find, whether or not, it was a good shot. Like, if I get 3/4, I consider that accurate, and if I get anything under that, it's not very accurate. So I was getting 3/4 of every shot, or all of the magazine, right around 10 feet. So that's that for the Vortex Nitron. I don't really find anything else I really want to talk about it. It's a very sturdy blaster. Everything is very well built, which I must say. Good job, Nerf. Other than that, personally don't love the blaster. It's a great novelty item. It's good if you want just a fool around automatic blaster to screw around with. But yeah, that's my review of the Vortex Nitron blaster. And as always, stay Nerf. That didn't shut off. That's awkward. Stay Nerf.